insists that it should be optional for students in NCCU to participate in class. Before I start to talk about our statement, I would like to define optional class participation for you. Optional participation class means that students can decide their attendance by themselves, and their absence would not affect their grades at NCCU. All three standpoints that class participation should be optional is based on the following statements. First, owing to individual personality traits and living habits, not every student is suitable for going to school. Students' personality has an impact on their behaviors. According to the research Roca did in university newspaper, students with lower school-related self-esteem were less likely to participate in class. If they have no choice but to go to school, they may not follow the rules in class and distract the peers. If the class participation is optional, then they don't want to go to school and won't influence the class. Second, you shouldn't have to go to class if the class doesn't change and inspire you. In a class that is too easy or too boring for you to learn something new, going to the class is a waste of time. A boring class can inspire you is meaningless, and you would choose to leave the class and do something else if class participation is optional. Third, going to class may not be the most effective way to learn. Due to the technology development in the modern world, there are so many other ways to learn new knowledge. Like Li Siton, the president of NTU, said, skipping class for some meaningful reason is acceptable. If there is some more valuable way to learn, skipping class, and make good use of the spare time is much better than staying in the classroom. Thank you very much.
We resolve that student participation in NCCU should not be optional. The first reason is that student participation is strongly related to their academic performance. According to a professor who is teaching statistics in NCCU, students who participate in the class more often is more likely to get higher grades. Second, according to a book, 大学生如何过好4年, going to class and participate in the class is a way to show respect to your teacher, and also a teacher can deliver some extra knowledge that the student can learn on their own. That is, the teacher can teach the student their precious experience that the student can never learn from book on their own. Moreover, if student participation is optional and so the students keep on skipping the classes, the teacher will feel disrespected, and if the teacher feels disrespected, he or she will be unwilling to teach the class, so the teacher will teach poorly. And this is so unfair to the students who really attend the class and really want to learn from teacher. Third, according to a research, 大学学生学习投入与学习关系之研究, student participation can build a student's confidence. If a student is more confident, then he or she will be more interested in learning and will make learning more easy. So, student participation can make a student have higher grades, and it's a way to show respect to teachers, and teacher can also deliver some extra knowledge for students that they cannot learn on their own. Also, it's a way to construct a student's confidence. According to all of the reasons that we stated above, we strongly resolve that student participation in NCCU should not be optional.
We strongly insist that student participation should be optional. And now, dear audience, I have some questions to ask you. Have you ever skipped class? Have you ever feel that you don't belong to the class? Have you ever feel that go to school is an embarrassing and stressful task?
No.
Our first point is not all the student is suitable to go to class. According to Roca K's book, Communication Education, some students are not suitable for learning in class. The students that have some individual personality traits and living habits that may seem to have better learning at home. And some students that have bad interaction with other classmates and professors, they might not follow these rules and they might distract others. So it's more likely that they go to school and will make some noise or playing iPhone for all the class or doing other things. So they might just learn at home. And as we will mention, I have some question for her, that your point said it's a respect that students should go to school. But isn't it the teacher's responsibility to make the class attractive so that students will go? And you said that professors might provide some extra knowledge or experience, but some professors don't do that. They only say some bullshit. And if that happens, go to class is just a waste of time. And thank you.
As you mentioned that some student is not suitable for participating in class. However, that is a personal problem, maybe. So, as teacher and other measures to prevent they from interrupting the class, we can give them privilege. Not for everyone the ability to skip the class.
But if you only give those special students privilege that not attend the class, then how can the professors give grades equally?
First, the student is in some special conditions, so maybe they need to prove that they have some symptom or illness. So they have to bring some evidence by doctors.
But like, if I don't have those illness, but I go to class, okay, I don't distract the others, but I will still feel like I can't learn anything here. I won't listen to the professor. It's boring. Then why should I stay there?
Then you shouldn't select this course at first.
Yes, but somehow I have to choose that. Like some class, you have to choose that in order to graduate.
But you can choose other teachers' courses. The center.
If I can, then I will do that. But somehow you just can't change. Somehow you just can't always choose the one that you want.
Can you take some examples?
Such as like statistics, and we always want some teachers that are good at teaching, but the